Hello, everyone. Welcome to King's Coach Podcast. Some people might want to know that what's the differences between being a king as a business owner compared to regular business owner. Well, here's the thing. I would like to say that for a regular business owner, they are probably they are seeking for three things. First of all, like wealth. They want to earn a lot of money, or they want fame. They want people to look them good. They want people to look at them as they are very important, as the leader, as influencer of the world. And they do want to know that they have some things in control. They will know what happened in this area, in this industry, and what happened in the next, what happened to the either not really the future, but at least know what things all about, and so he can really control all things. But this is not the true king. After actually, it's similar, but not the true king will not go after something in this world. Let me explain to you. You know, today I will go with biblical verse, Revelation chapter 3. There are seven letters for Jesus given to the church in those era. The last letter is a letter to Laodicea, and those people there, they are pretty wealthy. Probably many are famous, but their churches start to grow lukewarm, neither cold nor hot. They lose their love toward Jesus, and so Jesus rebuked them. Says that, oh, you think you're rich, you think you became wealthy, but you didn't know you are wretched, you are miserable and poor and blind and naked. So Jesus give them some of the advice, and I also want to give the advice to you. If you, as the business owner, you are go after things of this world, but actually Jesus want to give you something even like way better than whatever people are after. Here are three things. Here are three things that Jesus counseled the people in Laodicea, which I believe Jesus also want to give the Christian business owner today. Jesus counseled you that you should buy from him the gold refined in the fire, that you may be rich. It's from the first chapter 3 verse 18. Start from verse 18. You should buy gold from him, so you will be rich, in a white garment that you could be clothed, and clothes the shame of your nakedness, and be revealed, and anoint your eye with eye salve. So let me explain what this means. The first of the gold refined by fire, it means the wealth, the treasure, not only in heaven but also on earth. Because some of the you will feel like if I go with a Christian way or go with biblical way, I will become poor. But that's not true. The real king, the real business owner, they will have wealth on earth as is in heaven. So money, sometimes people think about like $1 is equal to another dollar, but actually you need to. Sometimes money is spiritual. The people who hold the money with the motive of the motive of people who hold the money, the motive the people who are using the money, and with what method for you to earn money, they all got spiritual effect. For example, if the people are hardworking and earn a lot of money, that's even with the same amount, that's totally different when people who are like earning money from gambling, from lottery ticket, or from building a casino. They're all different. You feel like the money amounts the same, but you look at those people who holding the money, they're different. Those people who earn money by their hard working, their life probably will be a lot happier than the people who earn money from lottery ticket. You can go check it out. Most of the people who win the lottery, their life was miserable. And for the people who are earning money from building the casino or drug dealing, their life was miserable. Because people don't understand the money doesn't equal to each other. The money you earn from hard working, or even better, the money you earn from not only hard working but provide solid value to this world, the money you earn will richly not bless you, only bless you with worldly thing, but also bless you spiritually. So compared to those people, especially from, just like I said, that way worse, that the drug dealing or lottery, it just come from nowhere. Those are bad money. People in this world, they chasing money, chasing wealth, but they ignore the spiritual part of the money, of the income. So the first suggestion from Jesus is that if you are doing business as a king, if you're doing business, you want to earn money, make those money you earn honest, hardworking. Like, of course, you're a leader. You still need hardworking, but make your whole business legit. Provide value. The best is provide, like, just like I said, the value is, there's earthly value and and heavenly value. The best you can do is your product and your services can provide earthly value plus heavenly value. If not, you provide earthly value, and the money you take is at least equal to the value you provide. It don't, because a lot of people say, hey, if I can lower a supplier's price and so I can earn this money, or I can, like, how could I give out less value and take more value from people so I can earn more money? Dude, like, the less value you provide, the less spiritual value you will get from your money. The money might be the same amount, but because you provide less value, you will receive less heavenly value, and those value will guarantee the money you're spending, the money you're using, going to damage you in the long run. So the best thing you can do is you provide your product or services that give your client, or give this society, give this world, earthly value and heavenly value, and as much as possible. But you're not NGO, so you need charge money. You cannot just say, hey, I just provide this value as your thing, and just, good for this world. And no, don't do that. You need to be a good steward. You need, with a good strategy, good marketing, to make all the product come back with money and other resources. But just remember, you need to provide your value just at least equal to the money you charge, and also with good attention, good intention. Because not just you could be hardworking, work very hard, the result is very good, but you don't care about your client, you don't like them, or you hope they will fail, or you don't like, or the way your business running, the whole the working of the staff, they don't care about the client, they don't care about this world, or you provide value to the client, but by damage other client, or by damage this world, by damage your employee, the more people you hurt, the more value you decrease during the process of creating the product and services, the less value you will claim from the money you earn. So this is some people will have, not most people, I would say most people will have the fixed pie biases. They have this limited mindset. It's like the only way for me to have more value is I can decrease other people's value so I can have more. That's nonsense. The God we are believing is eternal God. He have infinite resources, it can have infinite power. So if you can do, of course I know this is finite world, but if you can really do the things, do the way that you're supposed to do, then you can provide a lot of value with the whole process, how you lead your staff, and while your staff giving the order to all those people, the salesman, those sales manager, those sales operation, and all those people involved will gain value. This is big thing. Like you're a business owner, you know what I'm talking about. Like you can provide money to I mean salary and all those education. That's too much. I'm not talking to that route, but you know what I mean. You need to provide value like all the way to the client, and even client in the long run, because some product you will gain value in the short run, but then in the long run actually the product will damage you. The best you can do is you provide as much value as possible, so the money returned to you is actually refined, the gold refined in a fire. The fire means just judgment of Jesus. So if you do everything that you run this company with as much as close to Jesus' standard as possible, then the gold you earn will be super valuable, and it can withstand with fire. What do I mean fire? It means that if, especially like we just having this pandemic, so and we are having all this economy recession. What I mean refined by fire is if Jesus as God, if he want to choose, here's the new economy recession going to come. If he going to pick which company to fall and which to stand, guess who he will pick? Like he will pick you to stand, because your money, the money, your property, or your resource you earn are already refined by fire. So the fire cannot destroy you. So this is true wealth, because you by the relationship with Jesus, and by the way you learn from Jesus and doing that with your company will stand, and no situation can shake you. That's the true wealth. Because you could lose the money, you could lose the resources, lose your employees, you could lose your position, but something you could not lose is treasure in heaven. But the beautiful thing about the treasure in heaven for the business, like king, that for us king, we not because the some people, that's still good. I'm not saying they are bad, but some people they try their best to reserve their treasure in heaven while they live poorly on earth. That's not a bad life. I'm not saying they're stupid. No, but we as king, we should live prospering on earth as is we live prospering in heaven. So when those things cannot touch us, because we already because of Jesus the gracious, his gracious heart, we already have a spot in heaven, and we use our worldly and heavenly wisdom, we gain all these things on earth, and it's unshakable. So this is the meaning of gold. Okay, how long I have? Okay, yeah, totally don't get this the way of count. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, the second thing I want to talk to you about is the garment, the white garment. What does white garments mean? Throughout the Bible, white garments always talking about the good deeds, and the shame and nakedness is talk about your sin, your weakness, your the thing you don't want people to know. So here's the thing. Some evil person will try to do good deeds and cover up their bad deeds. But that's that's not how you work in heaven. In heaven, good and bad will not wash out. Like the good deed will not wash out the bad things. That's why Jesus have to die for us, or else we can just do a lot of good deed to cover it up. But it doesn't work that way, because that's obvious unfair. Because some people, they just have a lot, like, ability to do a lot of good thing, or they can donate a lot of money, but some others just won't. So that's totally unfair. So that's not how Jesus judges stuff. So what's this garment mean? So I I I believe this garment doesn't mean like just regular good deeds, just like, oh, I do all this evil with my business, so I just get some of my money I earn and dump them in the church. That won't work. That won't work, man. That won't totally will not work. If there's a pastor or some people just come to you and say, hey, if you if you can donate your money to me, you'll become more prosperous, then you should get the hell away from that pastor. So the good deed here is, you do something. First of all, you need to have the right motive. So you do something with the right motive, and you do the thing not just good deed in people's eye. Is something that Jesus wants you to do. You follow the order, or you have the right motive. You do it with love. The thing that you have done for Jesus and with love, and all the things will, unlike regular good deeds, which cannot wash you. Well, this good deed cannot wash you either. But you already have that. The point is, you need to have a relationship with Jesus. But this is not the main point I'm talking about here. But you still those things, because your relationship with Jesus and all the things you have done, that will guarantee one thing, and that one thing is worldly people will never get, and regular Christian will never get, is that when there's a trouble, because as a business owner, if something, just because we just have pandemic, like, you will know how those airline company will survive. Oh my god, how those travel agency will survive. If there's something bad, just come, I don't know, sucker punch can use that. Just come and sucker punch you, just you didn't see that coming, and just came here to give your company a kidney shot, and you just fall out and die, and that's not fair, right? You you prepare, like, you have this potential, you have this talent, you are a genius in this industry, and you have this, you got this kick-ass CEO, you got this wonderful sales manager, and this product is fabulous. But what the heck is this COVID-19, or what the heck is, how could this thing turn into lawsuit and just tear down everything I have built? This is unfair. Alright, this is the stuff that will cover you. If everything in this company, everything you have done, every way you lead your people, are look righteous in front of Jesus' eye. And if you know a little bit about Bible, righteous is not about what you do. Righteous is about you love Jesus. Righteous is about the thing you do is for Jesus because of love. Like, I'm not go over this here, but if those things you have done is righteous, Jesus will use white garment to cover your shame, your shame and your nakedness. Which means that if there's something bad and you didn't realize that, either Jesus will use his way to remind you, or Jesus will try to help you to avoid that. He will not, or if you really got sucker punched, Jesus will recover you. Not like other business will just die in the spot. You will survive. because of your heart, your relationship with Jesus, and the things you've done because of that, Jesus will make you survive. I always love to give a testimony about the founder of Quaker Oats. Uh, Man, I haven't mentioned him for a while. I forgot his name. Henry Passon Crowell. Yeah. Henry Passon Crowell. Yeah, he before he had Quaker, he bought a farm in I think it's South Dakota. I forgot which state is that. Forgive me. Well, he bought a property. He want to start a agriculture farm, and he want having bunch of farm equipment, some animal like cows and chicken. Probably, I'm not sure. But after he bought the whole property, it's pretty big, and he's still far away. And then he heard there's tornado just rampage in that area, and he said, "Oh my God, he just spent like every dime he's paying to buy the thing. If this tornado come to his place, come to that farm and destroy everything, then that's death sentence to his business, his life as a business, as an entrepreneur." So he just riding a horse and rode as fast as possible, and then keep on praying, "God, please save me, please." And then when he arrived, he amazingly discovered that like everything around his farm is got destroyed, but his farm is left untouched. The tornado actually just go he because he saw the route of the tornado. The tornado actually just go just all the way to in front of his farm, and then turn 90 degrees, go other way. This is real. You can check it out. This is real. This is real thing, man. This is not come from. This is not because he pray a lot, like pray hard. I believe tons of American business, when they're facing trouble, they pray a lot. I mean, that's because before that point of life, he already building a personal relationship with Jesus, and already have done everything he can to serve Jesus, already try his best to obey Jesus. That's why the tornado changed its course. All right? So this is also important for you. That's why king can sleep well at night, because he know there's a greater king, Jesus Christ, is covering him. All right? So the third thing is the ISEF. It will make you not blind. So a lot of people, when you are, I think there are two perspectives. The one is when you're doing business, that we're human being. No matter how big our business is, no matter what kind of the information we could assess, we are still blind. There are still a lot of things that we don't know. But if we truly became king, we truly rule our business according to Jesus' will. Jesus knew what's going to happen next. Jesus knew what's going to happen in the future. So if they're just a little bit like last point, but if you knew something will like if there's something going to happen, Jesus will let you see it. Not just see the bad thing, also see the good thing. He will let you know what kind of train we'll have in the future, and so you can catch that train. He will let you know something good about to happen, so you can prepare for it. And then he will let you know some kind of bad thing will happen, and then you can avoid it. It's not all the time. You need to have faith in him. Sometimes it will say, why did the thing happen and Jesus didn't inform you? Jesus is not your servant, man. He will tell you whatever you need to know, and if something bad happens, you need to trust him. But later on, this thing will happen. This thing will happen. It already happened in my life, all right? So you need to believe in him and believe he can control the future, so he will actually If you're doing this, like you make Jesus like your partner, your business, that you can see something people cannot see. You can see those professionals, those analysts cannot see. All right. So that's one point. The other point is, when will you be blind? When you are prideful. You're prideful, you'll be blind. But because you are doing, you become a true king. You are not a tyrant. You are a true king. You remain humble. When you are humble, your eyes are clean. Like when you are pride, if some people in your company doing the right thing but against you, you probably think they're pain in the butt and don't like them. You want to fire them. You want to do everything you can to fight them. But if you are humble, because of Jesus, you can see those people, the real. You can really see who they really are, but not just because of what they do, and not because of what they said, but you can really see clearly. You can have the eye from heaven. All right. So these three things is very important. It's very not just important. This three thing is very precious, and normal people will not have it. But because you are king, and you are the king that build relationship with Jesus, the king that following Jesus' lead to become the real king in your business, you will eventually have these three things. All right. All right. Thank you for listening. Just if you don't mind, stay for one more minute. I want bless. I want pray for the people who listen to my podcast or YouTube. I want to bless you guys, and I hope you will have or to know how to have the three precious gift. Like let's bow our head and close our eyes. Heavenly Father, thank you so much that today I can share with you this precious lesson to all those beautiful and wonderful entrepreneurs or those business owners. Lord, just bless them that they know that you are the one who can give the true treasure. Don't let them to be distracted by the wrong treasures, by the treasure on earth, but then see the treasure in heaven, so they can have them, so they can treasure them, and they can know how precious that you are. Lord, just help them to have this, and help them to know how to have it, and give them the heart to chase this, so they can become true king, and they can become unshakable. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you guys, and just subscribe, and I will give other tip to how to become a king, or how to rule as a king in your business in the future. Thank you, and see you guys around.